You are lying to me, game. You are lying to me. This is not connected anywhere. And this is... Oh, but this one is. This one is. Okay. Okay, can you get off some... Yeah, this should now be disconnected.
Caution.
Will you?
Tether supplies are low.
No, it's still not. What's Oh, it is coming off. But it's coming off in one large piece. Why is that? Oh, because it's connected to this. Ah. I understand. This thing is connecting it. Now it's disconnected. So there is friction. Friction is a thing in this game. If it's connected to many other things or the surface area is too large, you won't be able to detach it. Which is a nice touch, but it can be kind of annoying. Usually you can get around the problem by attaching more than a single tether, because the tethers stack. And I should detach this thruster before doing anything else. Yeah, I think that next upgrade I'm gonna go for will be the tether lifetime upgrade, because they expire way too soon. This should be disconnected, I think. I'll put it here.
Warning, no tethers remaining.
I am not corrected. This is connected to something still. What are you connected to? Oh, that heatsink. It's kind of silly thing of the game that... Yeah, now it's disconnected. That heatsink was keeping it in place. It was structural. Now it's disconnected. But now I have no more tethers, so I have to go and buy some tethers.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit.
Let me know if the audio is hearing too much background noise. There is a storm coming, so and I'm having the window open. Ah, fuck! Yeah. Back. I'm gonna... Okay. Now, you are not connected to anything anymore, so in there you go. This is also not connected to anything, so we will pull that out. And in there it goes. Is that... I wish it would give me the blue outline even for the big chunks, but it doesn't.
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
You got pinged? By who? What? Where? What do you mean? Oh, in Discord. Okay, this thing is not gonna smack me in the head. That's something that can occur. We will try to avoid that. I shouldn't be wasting a tether on this, but my thing is way too weak at the moment.
There she is, the reactor. That's your meal ticket right there, Cutter. Alright, this one's pretty easy. She should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grappling.
No, you are wrong. It's not very easy. It will blow up on me if I just yank it from here.
She starts melting down. And when it comes to reactors, you never know how many ticks you got till she goes boom.
Well, Weaver, generally you have about 30 seconds to a minute depending on what type of reactor you're talking about.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, just go ahead, Galaxy. Do what you need to do, by all means. Okay, so this is going there. Please don't break. You are expensive. Okay, I should, since I'm already under the ship, maybe focus or
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
try to get the reactor out.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
That's okay. That's okay.
Deposit not accepted.
Oh, that's fine. That one. That's fine. This should go down, but it doesn't. Why doesn't it go down? What's holding you in a place? So not this, that's for sure. Get out. Get out of there. That should go to the correct place. Okay, talk to me. Why are you not going down? What's holding you in a place? Oh yeah, I know what's holding you in place. This is one big part. Oh jeez. Yeah, reactor will have to wait. I can't really liberate it from here.
5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to do some separation magic, but first let's see if we can get this part out. I do want to get the bloody... I do want to get this thing off. So I can get at least the nose out of the way. This time I will be getting the airlock out. Simply because we will be making nice amount of money out of the panel on which that airlock is attached to. And also, this thing is crap ton easier to liberate than the previous thing. So this cut is here. Ouch. I hope I'm not gonna cut off the generator that I'm sitting on. Okay, perfect. Generally the cutter will, the split saw will follow the panel that you're looking at. Okay, perfect. So that should now be free. And so it is. Okay. You can determine if something is liberated or not, because if you push against it, it will move at least a little bit. And then you can just pull it off. As you can see. Demonstrated by me. Welcome back there, Galaxy. Okay, I don't want to deal with the generator yet. I will get rid of the spine, since there is no point for that to be here. Oh. This is a fume chute, so we will get that down to the barge. I might get the air conditioning off, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I just want to focus more on the front of the ship. I think this thing can also be liberated.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Shut up, that was fine. I think there was a coolant bit inside that I want to liberate first though. Yes, there was. Please leave that here before you go away, thank you. And that now leaves me enough space to work on the rest of the nose.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
One tether will not be enough for this nose though. Still have almost 2 minutes, so let's do this.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
Okay, we want this to come out. And the other one as well.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There we go. Is this free? This is also free. Oh, I want more strength on the bloody tether. That's gonna be what what the upgrade I force the moment it becomes available. Oh my god, even with 2 tethers it didn't reach. Well, it still has a minute, it should reach it by the time. Is this one free? Yeah, it is, but I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Oh, this one isn't free. This one is the one that's actually attached to the bloody thing. What am I gonna use to break that apart? I need a piece of random scrap or something. Actually, maybe I could just leave it here and just attach the whole thing. Is that aluminum? Yeah, that is actually aluminum. I can just leave it on. Just put this along with this whole thing and put it in the furnace. This is also aluminum. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, I'm actually gonna lose some health because there's 5 seconds of oxygen left and 20 seconds of shift left. Let's just end the shift early. What's gonna end before this? Me or the shift? There we go. Indeed it is at 9:11 p.m. Well, 9:13 where I'm in it is. Oh, see? Even though we spent most of the shift, we have more than double accounted for the last shift. We only lost 100,000 in the last shift, and we made up over for it 3 times over, just from all of the nanocarbon. So just for peeling the ship, and we still haven't peeled the ship away, and there's still the reactor left. So we are making our money many times over. I do need to fix my tools this time around, and I need to spend some points. Equipment, repair please, yes. This doesn't need repairs. Cutter is fine, but I want a strength upgrade. Tether lifetime, yeah, that's good. Do we have it? No, we do not have enough for this. We don't have enough for range. Oh, we could get a range for the split saw. Strength for the cutter. Ah, it's not enough. Let's get to range for... Oh, that's not available yet. Why is that? Oh, because I'm lacking 15 points. Scanner range, helmet, hazards, protection. Let's get scanner range. And moving on with the shift. I don't know what to do with the back end of the ship though. I think I'll have to split it apart a bit before I get to the reactor part, because I can't have those in the way when I'm doing the reactor. Okay, this is going, but this part over here is aluminum. And aluminum, this is a big chunk of aluminum, so we want that to go over there. No reason to waste it. Absolutely no reason to waste it at all. Small chunks of aluminum I don't care about. Large chunks of aluminum I want to salvage. Get that in. We can also liberate the... Now, there are 2 ways I could go about a cockpit. I could either cut away the cockpit right now, but I'm not going to, because cockpit is full of stuff that I need to salvage. I'm just gonna do that later and leave it for the end. For these big ships, I usually go from the rear to front.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, heat sinks are expensive. We do want to save them.
Deposit not accepted.
a small bit. If that's 100 kilograms of aluminum, that's fine. We can waste that. What you tired from, Galaxy? What's tiring you? Oh yeah, this isn't broken apart. I guess it's time to tackle the rear of the ship. I can't pull that apart though. I cannot pull that apart. See, the problem with this part is that this is all one interconnected piece. It's not separate. It's all just one piece. Which means it is difficult to deal with, and it just gives me a headache. Is this free? Yeah, this is free. Do I have to liberate these thrusters? No, I don't. They're already liberated. But how am I gonna get all of this stuff out? They changed a few things because you could separate these before, but now it's all a single piece. Let me see if I can actually just disconnect it. Will it go? Well, it does move. It does move. I don't want to waste it, but it does move. All I need it to move just so I can get the stuff out of there. That's all I needed to do. That's one of the more reasons why I like the industrial ships and the cargo ships. They have this reactor set up a bit differently. Yeah, I can work with this. I can work with this. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we can work with this. We'll get the thrusters out because they are expensive. And we're gonna get the fuel out because it will blow up in my face.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Galaxy, if you're so tired, why aren't you going to sleep then? If every single second is every 1 second nap is getting you close to passing out, why are you still awake? If I was that sleepy, I would already be fainted. I would just leave no stream today, I have to sleep. And I would just go away. Sleeping is awesome.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Come on,
Credits
get out. Oh, don't give me those, and you're not going into the furnace, you're going to the barge. Okay, I need to make enough room.
Salvage secured.
Can I just pull this back? Please tell me I can pull this back. Yeah, I can. That's fine.
Tether supplies are low.
Yeah, I need just this so I can free this up. Perfect, I can work with this. Oh, I need to prep this though. The reactor will slide down, but I need to free it up first. And I do want to get the fuel tanks out before I do that. This game is like playing surgery with ships.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay,
Deposit accepted.
well,
Credits
just so you know, it will take at least one more shift for me to split this ship apart completely. Hopefully I did drain the fuel. Yes, I drained the fuel. If I didn't, I would have been, now I've been on fire. Oopsie daisy, that was a bit longer of a cut than I wanted, but that's fine. I will need to get the bloody coolant out before I do this though. Okay, that pipe is liberated, that pipe is liberated. So the only thing holding this thing in place now are these bars, which I will get rid of even though I don't need to. Because I want the reactor to have a clear road down. I don't want it to trip on anything. That's 6 million, or no, I think it's 3 million.
Your oxygen reserves are dropped
Ah,
below
crap.
statistically profitable levels.
Yes, oxygen bad, oxygen depletion bad, I know. Suffocation, death, all that. I know also that there are free oxygen bottles inside of the ship, but I just don't feel like faffing around inside of the ship. For me to maneuver inside and get the bottle is just pretty much the same time spent, and I earn more than enough to offset a little bit of spent money for an oxygen bottle. Okay, so let's see. I need to get to the coolant. Coolant is behind this panel, and I also want to save that panel. I'm gonna break my tool. Thank you. I want this heat spreader.
Destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
400 kilograms of salvage destroyed. That wasn't important, whatever it was. Okay, so we need to stop the coolant before going for the reactor. The moment I pull the coolant out, the meltdown will start. Which means I have to be quick about this.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
One more. There we go. Melton has started. Now, if I did this correctly, the reactor will just slide out. Eee!
Reactor meltdown triggered. Action urgently required.
Okay, why aren't you giving me... Oh, come on! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh, come on! Come on, why aren't you coming out? Oh, come on! He got stuck on something. What are you stuck on?
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes.
Oh, come on!
Before they turn the lights out on you. Either that or keep right.
Come on! Move! No! Oh, for fuck's sake, thank God. Thank the ever-loving Christ. I will say this now. The only time we will be doing another station hopper is if it becomes necessary because of the missions. So what happened there was, the moment Meltdown started, it started breaking apart the panels surrounding it. Those panels, the fragments of those panels jammed the reactor in the frame. What liberated the reactor was a second sparking that destroyed the rear panel. I hate station hopper geckos for this and only this reason. Thankfully, with Mark II reactors, you do have enough time to save it if you
Processing valuable objects.
mess it up, but this was a close call. I even went to the trouble of cutting everything apart so it doesn't get stuck, and it still got stuck. Mm. I hate station hopper geckos. We will need more than one for these.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
Oh, I have to restock on tethers. So there's only 2 minutes left though. I'm not even gonna bother. Just gonna free up what I can, and I could get the fuses out for the generator. Okay, so I have to time this when the lights are off. Thank you. So how it works is the generator has 2 or 3 fuses, which you have to find, and you have to remove them, otherwise you damage the generator, and you can even destroy it that way. But if you get the fuses out, then you can safely remove it, which is a very nice touch. But you have to time it when the lights are off. And every remaining fuse is faster, so you have to time it differently. There we go. Now the generator can be removed without any risk of damage. You're gonna clip me going, come on, come on! Is that what you're gonna clip? Okay, this is the waste disposal unit, so it's not an air conditioning, it's a toilet. Did I break it? No, it goes to the processor. Oh, they changed that. Okay. That used to go to the barge, but now it goes to the processor. Okay. That's fine. I can live with that.
Credit supplied.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Okay, last minute. Can I get this off? I can. Okay. Yee. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Screw it. The shift is almost done.
Acidification can lead to missed salvage quotas.
So many things can lead to missed salvage quotas, there, lady. That should end up in the salvage. That's all the heat sinks. That leaves these 3 plates, the cockpit, and the interior. The interior is gonna be a faff, just because there's so many things to put out. But
Secured.
we managed to save the generator, the reactor, and that's 5 million of profits. So yeah, class 2 reactor is 3 million on its own. So 3 million of that and 2 million of all the other bits. We got 1,300,000 from the 3 thrusters we put out. Did we get the nacelles this time around as well? No, we haven't. So yeah, reactor. Important to get right. A faff to get out of the station hoppers. I say that for the station hoppers, but it might be true for other ships because they've made some changes. So I might be unpleasantly surprised when I reach out some of the other ships. I have 700 points, which means I can get stuff. Charge push force would be fine, range would be fine. Thruster would be fine. Coolant. Yes, 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 yes. Cooling on the cutter. That's what we need. And we can also get coolant hazards, although that's not probably going to be an issue. Tools are still fine. We can keep using them. Start shift. Continue salvage. Okie dokie. Okay, let's get rid of this annoying thing because the butt of the ship will just be hovering there and I want to get rid of it. It's always inconvenient. I do hope that they add some kind of a crane into the game, or at least a way to use tethers as a crane that is more precise than what I'm doing right now. Because the heavier parts of the ship just take too much effort to move, even when you stack the tethers. It just takes too long. And it's difficult to get them out of positions like this. What's this? Oh, this is a surviving reactor plate.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Also, my tethers don't live that long, so some of these things don't even get to the processor. I do need to stack more of them for him to get there faster. This thing will go into the processor as well. Oopsie daisy. No. Okay. And
Valuable
can we
object
get that
processed.
from
Credits
there
awarded.
over to there? Should be able to. There we go. Once I get him into the mouth of the processor, there is a pull that pulls it in, but pulls it in slowly depending on what the mass is. I want to get the generator out as well. As you can see, the generator was not damaged. All of those red fields, if I didn't pull out the fuses, they would all be triggered. Don't deflect. Good. Okay. We got that
Salvage
cleared
secured.
out.
Credits deposited.
And now it's time to cut into the ship and start salvaging it from the inside. For that, I'm again going to create a hole, but first, the coolant unit, or ECU, is expensive and we want it. Which means it's coming out. Come on, come on, come on, out. There you go. There is no... So we will cut out a hole in the floor to make the salvaging of the interior more easier for ourselves. But that will require some of these to be removed. Should I get the side or the bottom out? Probably the bottom would be a better idea. I should use the scanner more often. It actually tells you what's connected to where, or gives you outline of it. Whoopsie daisy, almost burned that up. Would not be good to set myself on fire again. Already did that once today. Okay, is that now disconnected? No, it isn't. Something's attached from inside. So... probably this chair. And this chair. Oh, is that it? Nope. This chair. And this chair. Is that it? I think so. I think it's being detached now. No, it isn't. What's holding you? Is it this? Nothing should be holding you. There's a hole in the floor. What? Oh, don't tell me. No, that's not it either. So what's the dealio? What be holding you? Ah, I missed one. Yep, that was it. Perfect. all of this is aluminum, so we'll just put that. Well, I won't be able to put it in one huge chunk. I'll have to put it into several pieces, but now I can start dealing with
Credits
the
deposited.
interior of the ship, and now it's all about throwing stuff out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There's plenty of stuff to throw out, which is good because all of it means profit.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Plenty of stuff in a station hopper to throw out. That's why I don't like them. It's so much faffing about with monitors and chairs,
Salvage
and
secured. Credits
it's
deposited.
just annoying.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, come on. Don't be a bitch.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
These things don't necessarily generate a lot of cash,
Oxygen
but
reserves are low.
it's significant enough to matter. This time I'm inside a ship, so I might as well
Salvage secured.
find one of the free oxygen bottles. Oh, there is a repair kit there as well. We want that. Where was that oxygen though? Ah, there it is.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Ah, free oxygen. The best kind of oxygen. Let me see what's there. We can pull that off. Oh, I broke it! I broke it! And you might think, what does it matter? Well, because, well, it doesn't matter for now, but sometimes work order includes salvaging mechanical things. And there's only so much mechanical things in the ship, and most of the switches are mechanical.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I don't know why everything is still sparking since I've pulled the generator out, but
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
more monitors.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, more monitors than in a TV store.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, I think that's most of those. There's a couple of chairs left.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, perfect.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I think we already made a profit on this ship of about 8 million or something. Which is good for this type of ship. Okay, so that's the inside of this department. Well, compartment in any case. Yeah, we want that heat spreader out, and we also want to detach this. So I'm gonna detach the heat spreaders next.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
The heat spreaders. There it is. I won't be able to cut that out like that. I think this makes more sense to do it like this. There we go. Heat spreaders are expensive, so we want to save those. I think there was one more somewhere. I think there were 3 heat sinks, so 3 heat sinks means... And this thing didn't go in. Get in there. I think I know what was the 400 kilograms of aluminum wasted. I think something went into, while I was pulling that piece over there, something was pushed in. Okay, wasn't there another heat spreader? I was sure there was another heat spreader somewhere. I guess I was wrong. We only detached 2 of them.
Valuable object
Maybe it was on the
found.
bottom?
Credits deposited.
No, no, there wasn't. Okay. Well, doesn't matter. Less work for me then. I do need to... Let me see how much it takes to melt this away. Significantly.
Salvage destroyed.
The problem is... No, I will do that. It's not... I don't feel bad about wasting a panel, but it wears out the tool quite significantly when you do that. I wanted to get this out.
Salvage
I think we
secured.
will...
Credits deposited.
I'm not sure if we're gonna finish this ship in the next shift. Finish the ship in the next shift, but we will try. What's left essentially is to get the ship entirely over to the furnace. And it is big, so that will take some effort. I don't know if there's anything else inside that I need to salvage though. There is the front of the ship, so I could detach that. I can get the... Oopsie daisy. I can... Oh crap, there's not enough oxygen again.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
So how will I do this? I do need to split the ship apart at some point.
Let's put a bow on this shift.
I think I'm just gonna do it from this end and just cut it apart. That should be sufficient. The idea is the whole thing is too big to go into the furnace, and there are still parts in the front of the ship I want to salvage. So... Oopsie. We want to get rid of the most of the ship as easily as possible. This whole thing needs to go to the furnace. It's not a waste, but it's a huge chunk. There we go. That's the end of this shift. Another almost 3 million from that, and I suspect that the last shift will be another million at the very least. So we earned almost like what, 10 millions or more from that, from this single ship. So as the game goes along, you need to break down less ships for more profit, but the ships get more and more complex. Even the same model of a ship, the Gecko is it, so we will be disassembling Geckos for the rest of the game, at least in its current build, but they get more complex with more elements the further ranked you go to. Equipment, I have not enough points for anything, so we will ignore that. What do I need for certification? Aluminum, so we need to get aluminum. Nanocarbon's complete already, and we need 22 million earned. We earned 12 million just in this stream. So that's how much we earned in this stream alone, because I got to this rank at the beginning of the stream. Start shift. Oh no 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 no! Fix this first, please. Now we can go. The grapple doesn't wear out that fast, but because I do so much cutting of large pieces, the cutter gets really... Look, the nozzle didn't cool off. The cutter gets worn out rather quickly. There is a third. I knew I wasn't crazy. I feel like... Well, I'm gonna waste the aluminum anyway when I push this into the processor. It's attached to it, and I can't detach it. Why? What am I burning inside? Okay, it was just a visual glitch.
Please avoid damaging valuables.
Yeah, that's fine. There was no way to save that, because the heat spreader is attached, and the heat spreader is more expensive than that panel of aluminum. More monitors.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
They do need to make a way to detach things from other surfaces, because sometimes you just can't save everything, even though you want to, because you can't detach two components from each other. That drives me nuts, because there was no reason to waste that panel of aluminum. Oh,
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I broke it.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I think I missed on the last one. This is expensive, so we do want to save this. And that switch, why not?
Secured. Credits deposited.
And that's it for this part. Okay, that goes too.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Might as well recharge oxygen since this will be going away. Still plenty of stuff inside of there. How was I doing? Oh yeah, we're going to detach the front of the ship anyway. But I do want to get this thing out. I guess I can remove the floor panel, if it allows me to do that. I say allow because there's stuff attached to the ground that I have to detach first before I can split it up. Oh yeah, now I remember how I did it before. I just burned this panel off. Quite frankly, that's a better option of doing it. That is a much better and much faster. Again, if there was a way to detach that normally, I would. But this is the fastest way to get the stuff out. Because removing stuff from inside
Salvage deposit
in
accepted.
small rooms,
Credit transfer.
no thank you. Nine thank you.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted.
We want to maximize profit, that's why I'm being so nitpicky and salvaging everything. Because this will be the last ship for this shift. Because it doesn't... I won't be able to finish up another ship in the next hour. Maybe I would. That I broke that one. But I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to leave it for next stream then again.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
We'll see how this one goes and how long this one goes to finish. And if I have energy, I'll do another one. It takes a lot of focus for me to do this, and it gets quite tiring after a while because I'm trying not to mess up, because I have limited lives. And I'm happy I didn't take the one for no lives, because I'm definitely gonna blow myself up at some point. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. I'm not careful enough, and I forget my own warnings. Okay.
Salvage secured.
I believe that after this, the only thing left in the ship is what's in the cockpit. I broke the last one, that's fine. Actually, I think this one actually goes away quite nicely if I destroy... Oh, they're not marked anymore. Oh. Are they marked from this side? No, they're not. Oh, they changed that as well. So previously, these were marked as cutting points. But I actually like this. This is actually more sensical, and they are connected properly. So this is actually nice. Yeah, I approve of this. This is nice. These cut points are better. Okay, so now I can pretty much destroy the rest of the ship. So I'm going to try to fit this whole thing into the furnace. I don't know if it will work, but we will try. Yeah, I think it's just too much mass that it just can't pull it. Yeah, it's too big. It is too big. I was hoping I could do it, but no. I do have to cut it up. I have to cut it up into smaller pieces. It's too big. Oh, cool off, please. The music in this game is so relaxing. It's so nice to play this game. Just chilling. Yeah, this panel isn't symmetrical with the rest. Crap. Well, doesn't really matter. All I need to do is reduce the mass. The tethers have a maximum mass they can pull. Anything more than that, then they just don't do anything. So where was I cutting now? Okay, here. I'm gonna try to split the ship apart to seams and see if that will make a difference. So it's this one.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
I think there was one more oxygen bottle inside, which I will utilize. Last one, perfect.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
So I did cut the ship apart at certain points, so it is split here, strictly speaking. And
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this ship.
yeah, it
Knock out
does
that work order
seem
before
to
they turn
be.
the lights out on
It
you.
does seem to be
We
split
wrap.
apart. Yeah, it is split apart, and if I can push it with my forehead, a tether should be able to pull it. It is moving. It's moving. It's slow, but it's moving. Okay. That's one part. The second part is this, but did this get liberated? Does look like it was. But I wouldn't bet on it. Yeah, this part is definitely not liberated. But do I even need to? No, I'm just gonna chuck the whole thing. It should be small enough to pull now. So you go in that furnace.
Material deposited. Certification goal is complete. Additional goals still remain.
Is it moving? It does seem like it's moving very, very slowly. I think this is still too much mass for it. It's still too much mass. Okay, so we do have to cut it apart. Oh well. Was already starting to cut it apart here, so we'll just continue this cut. Oh, hold on, this one is cut. So we'll cut it here. Okay. Okay. Another reason why I prefer the industrial and cargo ships is they don't have this massive chunk of cabins that you have to cut up. Is this now liberated? I hope it is. We'll see.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Nope, something is still holding this thing together. Is it this? No, this thing is cut. Is it something inside still holding this thing together? Seriously, some of these things don't make sense sometimes. Hold on, is it that it still has some on the inside? cut those. And even if I did, it seems there are still things holding it together from other angles. But it should be
Alright,
free
Cutter,
now.
Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Okay, I'm gonna waste the last 5 feathers just to see if we can get this thing moving. Yeah, it seems to be moving finally. Yeah, that's it. Finally. Jesus, that was needlessly difficult. Okay, so this thing won't reach the furnace this time around, but that's fine. Wahoo! Come back here.
Deposit accepted.
So next shift we just need to finally get this into the furnace, get the other thing into the other furnace, and clear out. So we made almost 1,000,000 out of this. So we are working on a profit, just not significant one. We need to still complete the work orders, and we need to earn more money. Repaired. We do have some points. I think thrusters so we can move faster. Let's continue. I think this will be the last shift for this, and yeah, it's going to also be the end of the stream. We're gonna be working on Gecko's next stream again next Wednesday, and then for as long as I keep playing this, because the Geckos are the only type of shift left. So you, my friend, need to get your butt over in there. I know that it's difficult for just one of you, so I'm going to add a couple of friends to help you along to your fiery grave. No, stop canceling my tethers. Just get in. Come on. Come on. Get in. That's what I mean. The large chunks just take so much bloody effort to get into the furnace. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, I'm going to ignore that for the time being, and I'm just going to assume it's going to get to the furnace eventually. This goes to the furnace as well. And then we need to get this thing over the furnace. But because this is hooked to the... Oh, these are going down there.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
How did I blast myself away? So that thing is hooked to the... remains of the nose. What's that sound? Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That burning up in flames. Well, at least you're moving in the correct direction. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Don't divert course. Go to the furnace. Thank you. Okay, this also goes to the furnace, by the way. There we go. So we can now empty this and finally finish this ship. This is the last thing that's... Oh, there is a coolant tank there. You thought that you could get away from me, huh? Okay. So I'm just gonna empty...
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Out with you. There we go. Perfect.
Salvage secured.
Perfect.
Account credit applied. Work order is complete.
Perfect. We finished all the work orders. Nothing failed. 0 failures today. We're good. The reactor almost did a number on us, but it's good. Oh, come on. Get out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Seriously, if any of the devs ever see one of my streams, grant me this request: the ability to manipulate items that are small enough to be handled in space with your bare hands, because the tether is so imprecise sometimes. Just, yeah, why can't I just grab that? You did give us a function of allowing us to grab onto things, so just let me grab it, let me carry it out. Why do I have to use the It is so bloody imprecise. That was either broken or jumped off, because I have so many items in the barge that I'm running out of space to put stuff into.
Salvage secured. Credits
See,
deposited.
why did that flip like that? Why did that flip like that?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
It's like watching that clip of the dog that tries to get through the fence holding a stick 3 times wider than the gap in the fence.
Account credit applied.
Like, what? Seriously, why? I'm attaching it on its edge, which means it should pull towards me, not 90 degrees to the side. Like, why? Just provide us with proper tools,
Salvage
please.
secured. Credits deposited.
I grabbed it on its top. Why does it flip? Oh, At this point, I don't know why I bother. Because I don't need to do that. I already finished all of my work orders, but I do want to maximize the profit I get from this. And this is probably not gonna be very profitable. The aluminum itself was worth it from the big chunks, but this is a small chunk. Is there actually anything worth inside? I don't think so. Well, there are some things that are expensive and that should be saved, like this thing.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I thought I broke that. So, I'm grabbing it on its end, and you flip it. Why do you flip it? Probably shouldn't have done that. Got frustrated and I punched it in, and of course it broke everything inside. So now everything inside is sparking.
Credits transferred.
Okay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I think I broke everything else inside.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
It didn't blow up. Almost though.
Salvage secured.
Yeah,
Account
I will.
credit applied.
I will buy oxygen, and I am going to just get that nose into the processor. That's pretty much it. What we can do with this ship.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
This is just not worth it anymore. Just aggravating. Not that the other cockpits for these ships will be better. They're all like that.
Caution, tether supplies running low.
Why are you failing? This isn't too heavy for you. Just go there. And there. Move. And I'll see if I can rip something out from behind you while you're traveling. Oh, yeah, this one's broken.
Material deposited.
This one's also broken. Broken by me, let's be honest, but still. At least these were broken out of frustration accidentally.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That's it. That's 4 tons of nanocarbon. Should be worth a bit. Nose reel as well. Perfect. So that's it. And we'll end the shift and today's stream. Is there anything else I can put out? So there's this thing that goes to the furnace. That's pretty much it.
Raw material processed.
Well,
Credits
we did good. Nothing blew up. Reactor almost blew up, but we managed to save it. Minimum damage caused. Maximum money that we could earn earned. That's a good salvage. That's a good salvage. And shift. I don't expect much out of this one, and I'm wrong. Apparently, we got 1 million from all of that. What was? Yeah, the nanocarbon, 8 tons of nanocarbon. And what else? And storage bins. Those 10 storage bins. That's 250,000. So it does. It. That's the thing. They might seem meaningless, but you know it adds up. It adds up. Aluminum panels alone, for comparison, we got more out of those 10 storage bins, those things that were getting stuck, than we got from 15 tons of aluminum. So I'm not even sorry for wasting and destroying aluminum. It just isn't as worthy to salvage as everything else. We got 24,000 just for soft crates. We got 32,000 from aluminum structures. Let's see. The coolant tank itself was 10 grand. The atmosphere regulator is almost 50,000. Computer terminals, 2 of them, 100,000. That makes me even more sorry that I broke those few of them. Wall terminals, 30 grand. One of them. And another nanocarbon material itself is under 60 grand. And 20 grand for the 2 doors, which were mounted in parts of the ship that we were looking into, that we were delivering to the furnace, to the processor. And that's another profitable day. And we are well on our way to solving this rank as well, and going to rank 7. But this is where we will be ending the stream today. I'm just gonna check if there's anything else we can get. Not for 99 points, nothing we can get. So this is where we stand right now. We're in rank 6. I will be definitely streaming at least until rank 8, maybe even rank 9. And then we will be waiting for new content to be given, and I'll switch to a different game. I do want to get at least rank 6 ships. This is the next rank of ships we'll be getting. This is the longest area that you will be spending in ship when it comes to ship ranks, just because of the amount of tasks you have to complete to get there. But yeah, and it's mostly geckos. There is no more other types of ships. So this will be the end of the stream for today. Everybody who joined me today, thank you for watching, and I will be streaming on Sunday for more Oni. We'll be returning to the Shipbreaker next week on Wednesday again. So hope to see you then again, and that's pretty much it for today. Everybody, thanks for being here, and have have a wonderful night, day, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time.